When they finally married in 1964, Richard Burton and Liz Taylor's fame grew even larger, if that were possible. When the couple flew into Boston after their honeymoon, 500 fanatical fans broke through the barriers and surrounded the plane, peering in the windows and screaming. The aircraft was stowed into a hangar, and the Burtons finally escaped by sending their stop ahead in a decoy car. It was worse at the hotel, where more than 1,000 people crammed in the lobby, some tearing at Liz's hair, slamming her against a wall, and clutching at her jewelry. Burton used his fists to fight his way through to his new bride. When they finally got into the lift, Burton was bleeding from a cut face, while Liz was crying hysterically. In such circumstances, Burton usually resorted to using violence, shouting at fans to piss off and lashing out at intrusive photographers. Arriving at Los Angeles airport, once Burton went to punch a man, thrusting a microphone into his face, only to miss and instead knock out a very surprised policeman. The couple were now the icons of their age. As Burton put it, "We live in a blaze of floodlights all day long." When Burton opened as Hamlet on Broadway, the police had to block off the street after each performance so the couple could walk in safety to their limo. Fans would then swarm around them, some risking their lives by climbing on the roof. Inside, Burton was agitated, but Liz, ever the professional, sat there serenely smiling and waving like royalty while silently mouthing, "Fuck you and you over there, and you too, dear." Soon they had to hire bodyguards and security men to ward off kidnap threats. They also began to build up an entourage of secretaries, dressers, nannies, tutors, and hairdressers. "Why do the Burtons have to be so filthily ostentatious?" asked Rex Harrison, filming The Taming of the Shrew with the couple in Rome. Michael York recalls, "They were gods, Richard and Elizabeth. I think we have forgotten just what a big deal they were. Their dressing rooms, I have never seen anything like it. Luxurious white carpets, butlers, maids, the lot." Sean Phillips knew that as a showbiz couple, O'Toole and herself were no match for the Burton-Taylor roadshow, recalling one trip together to a film festival in Sicily where they drank champagne en route in first class. She later noted that it was impossible not to behave excessively in Burton and Liz's company. The benefits of such an existence were obvious and colossal, but such lifestyle only served to close Burton off from reality as he bounced around the world with 93 suitcases, planes held up waiting for the couple and security guards for Liz's jewels. Of course, Burton reveled in his VIP treatment, traveling first class, getting the best table in the world's finest restaurants, or having homegrown food flown across the world to wherever he was filming. But he just as much enjoyed mixing it with his mates in a good old-fashioned British boozer, or stopping off at a fish and chip shop and eating it out of newspaper on the back seat of his Rolls-Royce. Occasionally, the couple would also turn up unannounced at Burton's hometown in a limo and go to the pub where he led the locals in song and drinks, but mostly it was the jet-set life, swanning around Monte Carlo, shopping in Paris or New York.